this would boost the armor even more. Okay. Just wondering, you don't have to bleep at me. I have no idea if this thing is bigger or smaller than the Lacewing. There is no size. All I gotta say is I'm not a fan of instant death traps. It looks smaller. Or at least shorter.
Shark shit! You've got to take out the turrets!
Whoa, 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 stop moving.
Looks good. Wait here.
No, I'll go over here.
It's a trap. Help me out, cruiser.
They barely run it.
Check it out, but be ready to head for cover. That turret could heat up hell. Can you see those cables? They must connect it to an energy supply. Yeah, that must be the energy supply.
Must be.
This station looks like it was built symmetrically. Check the other side for power cables.
Not doing any repairing, so what's draining my energy? It's kind of flickering back and forth a little. It's still going up overall by a good bit, but it's still bouncing a bit, and that kind of bothers me. If I die here, and then I'm going to just pause it and work my way through this stupid trap. Okay, this thing is 2 blocks wide. This one is more narrow. Not as wide as the one I'm in currently. Give me a break. I'll be back. Okay, I made it through. Let's hope I don't die or I'll be really frustrated.
Great, mate. I'm coming to dock. This is going to be a party.
Bonk.
I'm at the dock now, William. Stay on your toes out there.
Sure. Waiting for something terrible to happen. Bions? lasers.
Jeez, Lopez's men built this whole place so many years ago. Hey! There is something here!
Nothing out here yet. Oh, great.
I've got to get out of here! The whole place is collapsing!
I like how I clipped through the propeller there.
That was close. Now back to the harvester.
Oh, geez, that was close. Good grief. Attack mines. Could do without seeing those again. Got something called a Hydra. No replaying mission, thank you.
Harvester, freighter of the Drake Enterprises.
You found your first treasure.
Yeah, damn. I feel like
Like a junkie on his first Eudorphin high?
a junkie? No, this was great. All of it. Down there, the traps, the tricks, and we were great.
It always starts great. But then...
But then what? What are you talking about?
Take care of yourself, William. Take care of your friends. I have a bad feeling.
He's still there too.
Lopez, that old rotten carcass of a bastard pirate! What a treasure! God, I love that moment, Crimson! There's nothing like descending into a treasure vault again!
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Skipper.
Enjoying myself? Man! I, Amitab, the straightest shooter west of floating Bombay, would never have seen this glitter if it wasn't for you. Come on, let's go knock back a few drinks and toast Professor Gilmore.
Okay, but what about the map, Skipper?
Map? What map?
The map to the Stone Sepulchre, the Angel's Tears.
Oh, that map. Well, William Crimson Drake, let me tell you something. That map is my life insurance. I've got it, which means nobody's going to be making a move without me. So you can all just stop plotting behind my back.
Someone's paranoid. Hey, Nat.
I just talked to Amitab. He's got the map to the Stone Sepulchre.
That's his right. He doesn't trust us. The closer we get to the Sepulchre, the clearer and more palpable the presence.
Presence of what? And why are you so down? We're closer to the goal than we've ever been. You should be ecstatic, or at least happy.
Happiness. There is no happiness for me anymore. There hasn't been for a long time. The treasure.
Well, if you're planning any kind of ritual nonsense, keep Angelina out of it. Or better yet, keep us all out of it. And if you're all just greedy for treasure...
Greedy? Greedy. You think we care about wealth? About gold? Let me set you straight. Any interest I ever had in that treasure died a long time ago.
What? Where did that come from?
From death. I died long ago. What you see is just a hull. The legend. What do I care? Years ago, I used to think.
What? Tell me. Just tell me the truth this time.
I thought I was the chosen one. Then my wife convinced me that our son would be the one to find the sepulcher. And now, I know you are the one who is destined to find the angel's tears. You, William Drake McGregor's heir.
But why all the travel, all those years? Why don't you go home now and find your peace? Your son, what happened to him?
He would be your age now.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
But now, I have no home to return to. Home was long ago, William. Now I want you to prove to the world that there is more than greed or power or betrayal in life. My end is coming soon. I have only one thing left to do.
Right in the middle of a frickin' dialogue. Angelina now, right? Thought so.
The treasure of Juan Garcia Lopez,
Yes, wonderful.
but not nearly as wonderful as you.
Careful. Too many compliments and a modest girl might flee. William, I know that we have to reach our objective. Even you have become eager. I only wish that everything...
I don't get this.
Why can't everything just turn out all right?
Tell me about Nat. About what happened to his family.
I know it sounds crazy, but Nat is driven on by a single thought. Revenge.
Revenge? On whom?
Do you remember that woman? Gwen?
Yeah, Nat seemed interested when I mentioned her name.
Gwen. In the old language, Gwen means queen. She's Nat's wife, Queen Strega.
Oh my... She's Nat's wife?
Yes, and she's responsible for the death of their son. Nat and Strega were almost fanatical members of the Bond, but Strega was much more ambitious. Nat's never really talked about it.
So do you think Nat's wife is behind the attacks?
Yes.
And Nat's son?
A few years ago, Queen Strega founded a kind of paramilitary force. They call themselves the Order Mercenaries. Strega is their commander, and she's absolutely uncompromising. She demands total obedience, even from those closest to her.
So Strega wants to find the angel's tears, and she was willing to give up her son's life to do it.
Yes. Fuzzy had told me Strega had allied herself with the enemy, and I think I know who that enemy is.
The Byants. I've heard they have spies among our people.
Yes, and they promise power and life. Strega used her son for her own aims, and for that, Nat sees her as pure evil. She destroyed everything he lived for, and now she intends to take the angel's tears from him, too.
Angelina, how much longer are we just supposed to go along with this nonsense? Damn! This treasure! Is it about power, about credits? Or revenge and death? How much longer are you gonna play along, Angelina? Think about it. For how long?
For as long as it takes.
He's like, don't get so eager. You shouldn't be so excited about the treasure. And then he's like, okay, then let's stop. Let's never talk about it again and leave. And she's like, no, I don't want to leave. I have to do this. You just can't reason with people like that.
Drake, the young man with the big heart and the big mouth. As I've said, all of Aqua is but a pond.
And you're Queen Strega, the murderer.
And how high is your body count, young Drake?
What do you want?
Go home, all of you. Go home and play with your little friends.
And leave you and your Order mercenaries to find the angel's tears? I don't think so. Nobody on this crew is gonna let you do that. Or is this some kind of personal vendetta?
Exactly. It's all up to you. Everything is up to you. Tell me, is dear old Nat close by?
Closer than you know.
Good. Very good. An old and annoying habit of his. Tell him for me that the journey will end here for most of you.
I don't think your tough talk is gonna decide that, Strega.
I suppose you're right.
And we get attacked. Hi, crazy man.
Scanners show another one of our pesky little friends.
They're working for Nat's wife.
So the great Typhius flushes the parasite out of the shark's bowels! I knew you were playing games with me, all of you!
Calm down, Skipper. It's not what it looks like. I just learned about it myself. Nat's goal, the only one he has left, is revenge.
Revenge? Against his wife? Finally, a man who really knows what to do.
Whoa.
She's got their son's blood on her hands.
Well, let's get out there and take a closer look. I don't care who's got what reason to live or die. All that matters right now is that we stick together.
Aye, Skipper. That'll help morale.
You bet. Drake,
Yes, Skipper?
do you remember what I told you? About the 4 things that never come back to you?
Sure. A spoken word, a fired torpedo, the past, and a missed opportunity.
Exactly. That's the 4 of them. But there is one more.
So what's number 5?
The hell with that! If we get attacked, let's blow holes in that gang until their backsides beg for mercy!
Okay. Sure. Time to switch up boats again. I do believe there's another one waiting for me soon. But we're going to switch back to the Lace Wing. Oops, wrong button. Mighty Maggie is just mighty slow. Let's try this out. Okay. One second. This one is no bonus objectives. Gotcha. And Fuzzyhead doesn't have anything left to say anymore. Okay. Gotcha. Elite pilots. Per counts. Watch out for bombs.
You have a closer look at that bum there, William. Stoney and me will patrol here.
Oh, there he is. I got a new gun I want to test out on you. Like a rapid-fire torpedo launcher. This was the gun that super turret was using.